Today I'm just going to be sharing a little tip on how to keep those heels elevated on the bar for toes apart, heels together, and high half toe on the reformer. Normally during our sessions we notice that the ankles tend to drop a little bit and it's a little difficult to keep those heels elevated and still in space. But if you engage through the heels a little bit more and try to squeeze and engage through the inner thighs, you'll find that you have a lot more stability with your feet being on the bar of the reformer. All right, so I'm just going to give a little demo right now, and hopefully it helps for you to get an insight into what it should feel like and what it should look like. I know the shake does happen and it's a little bit hard to keep those ankles stabilized while you're working, but I know you can do it. All right, let's go. You can go from anywhere between 3 and 4 full springs on the reformer for footwork, but if you want to take it down a notch and add some stability in there, you can always go down to a 2 spring. All right, so 3 full red springs on the reformer for the footwork. And remember, the heels are not going to be, per se still in space. They have to give a little on the after you've pressed out, after you've extended the legs. So just play with it a little bit and just try to be aware of the heels together and squeezing the heels to keep them nice and tight and elevated as we press out, not trying to drop them down. All right, so I'm going to swing the legs around. We're going to start off right now with heels together, toes apart. All right, so heels together, toes apart, and I'm going to start off lifted, or a little bit lifted instead of starting with the feet down here. All right, so just a little lift in those ankles. All right, so I'm going to press through the heel to send the carriage out. So I'm squeezing the heels together as I press the carriage out, trying to keep those heels elevated, all right? Keeping those heels elevated, as opposed to keeping it down here, right? So I'm going to keep those heels elevated, tracking those knees as we press out, keeping the lumbar spine neutral. All right, now I'm going to wrap the toes over the bar, and sometimes this also is a little bit tricky. People tend to have their feet this way. It's almost like you're sliding off. Very hard to lift the heels here and keep them lifted. So I want to make sure that we're right there on the balls of the feet. And when I say clip the ankles, it's because you guys are, you're all having the ankles flaring out like so. So I want to make sure that we have equal pressure on the balls of the feet to that pinky toe, ankles together. All right, now from here, heels are lifted, and I'm just going to press out right here. All right, keeping the heels elevated, working the back of the legs, right? So again, it will give a little, but you're going to try your might to keep it up there. Keeping those ankles clipped, those knees together as we press out and engage in those quads. All right. So there you have it. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully you get a little insight into where to place the feet, how it should feel, and where you're pushing from. All right, so until next time, take care. Bye-bye.